Hey everybody. I know what a lot of you are gonna probably be thinking, because you guys kind of know my the way it rules is I only tend to do live streams if Alice isn't here for specific reasons, and I'm not gonna really get into it. Just I can't seem to sleep. I've practically had 20 minutes sleep in the past 30 something plus hours. I am knackered, but I am unable to settle. So I was asked to do a live stream, so I put up a video to ask if people would be interested. So, if not many people join in, I'll just end it, and I won't mind so much. But I don't expect many people to join in, but I will have to end the stream very quickly if I do get a phone call. So I apologize if people do join in and they get quite involved. If there is any phone calls, I do have to just end the stream, or I'll see if I can mute it. I could just mute it. Oh, hey, Eva. Hey, Brian, thanks for joining, man. Thank you both. Yeah, I've really rough and horrible day. I can't sleep. I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep. So I was asked to do this. I was just quickly saying that if I get a phone call, I do have to either mute the stream, so I'll be quiet for about 5 or 10 minutes. Or I'd have to end it depending on the phone call. And yeah, Brian, my birthday was 2 days ago. You said happy birthday to me on Facebook, mate, so it's all good. Did you read the last message I sent? No, I only got to be with her for like 20 minutes. They kind of pretty much kicked me out of the building. I got there, I gave her some cigarettes, because she hadn't had a fag in like 6 hours, and then they was like, yeah, you gotta go. So it's all good. It's all good. How old am I now? I'm 26. I know I may sound young to a lot of people, but please don't say that's young, because it's really not. I mean, people my age don't usually go through half the shit that I have, so I feel much older than I physically am. Sound old as hell. Fuck you, mental. Thanks for joining. How's Alice doing? Well, to be honest, the one thing that I can say is she's actually not that bad compared to before. I mean, she's done a lot worse, but let's just put it this way: I won't be seeing her for a while. I'll still have contact, or I hope I'm still have contact with her daily. Whether or not they let that happen is a different story, but I'm not going to be with her for a while. Kind of one of the reasons I can't sleep. That's okay. There's no need for anyone to be sorry. Yes, you did tell me to do a stream. I'm doing the stream. Like I said, though, all right, so I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it every so often if people join in, but if I do get a phone call, I will have to cut the stream off. I mean, I can mute it, but I'll be mute for like maybe 10 or 20 minutes. It depends on the phone call. If it's a serious phone call, I'll have to end it. If it's her calling me just to check in, I'll mute it for a minute, and so just been sitting in the dark for the past few hours, just having just thoughts. I was actually talking earlier to one of my great friends. I think everyone knows her by now, Lawrence Collection. I was talking to her for a few hours, and she was trying to get me by some shit, but it worked. I just in a really dark place. Yeah. But yeah, I thought, why not? You know, Mental Movement sent me a messenger saying, "Hey, just why don't you do a live stream? You know, you can't do nothing." And I was like, "I'll see if people join." Thank you, Eva. Yeah, it is. Saw you and Sasha doing a stream. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know what happened though, because we hit live stream at the beginning of the conversation. The next thing we know is we've gone to watch the video today, and it's only like 54 seconds. Yeah, guys, you missed like a really interesting conversation. 7 hours worth of talking, and it didn't live stream the whole conversation. It only picked up the last 54 seconds. That's some bullshit. We ain't gonna do that again, though. We're not talking about all that stuff again. That's way too much talking. Just checking what I'm saying. Why you couldn't? Hey, trying to get there on my own at the moment will kill me. You know, plus I don't really want to be around people. I want to try and get stuff done here and stuff like that. I want to try and just get some things sorted while I got time. Because the problem is we don't know how this thing in this place is going to work. She could be home in 3 days. She could be home in a week, or she could be home in 28 days. I don't know. I just really, really wish that this wasn't happening. Let me see. I was uploading a video when I saw Sasha's notes, and when I was done uploading, you guys said, and yeah, it was so weird. Go out to a restaurant. No, I want to avoid people as much as possible. I'm not people. I'm fat. I know, but I'm one person. See. Oh, Bronco Juggalo. Hey, bro. I'm at work, so I can't. That's cool, man. Thanks for joining. Nice forehead. Thanks. Order takeout. Nah, I'm trying to be careful of the diabetes thing. I've already had a little bit over sugar I'm not supposed to have had, so I feel really, really like sick, but trying to keep cool. Just gonna reply to a message from Eva. Let's see. Yeah, I got your message. Wow. Yeah, I know you have that. I just thought. Yeah, unfortunately, around here, there's nothing that I could order that wouldn't send me into hospital myself. I wish there was some nice, like, vegan vegetarian meals that weren't high in sugar and high in salt and other crap, but there's not. They don't care about your health around here. They want you to die. Is it either? So that. Ah. Yeah. Honestly, mental. Eva, you two would get along great. You both have the exact same mentality. Seriously, you two, your conversations be brilliant. Go outside and eat some grass. Just go mowing the lawn like for someone downstairs in their garden. Just in that back garden. Ah, ah. diabetes and remission about a year ago. Oh no. No, I've got tablets I'm taking for it. It's just there's no stores open at this time here, Brian. Especially around here. This place ain't even like London. This place closes way too early. Like most stores close at about 7 or 8 o'clock at night here. It's terrible. I've been given oral sertraline. Oh, fair enough. I hope that works better. See, I still take my phone. Same. Oh, dude, yeah, that's the tablet I'm taking. Expires in a month. Oh, hopefully it works for you then, mate. Anytime I'm here, if you both need me, I love you guys. Sorry for the typos. No, that's cool. That's cool. Thank you. Same for you. All right, it's 11 p.m. there now, right? Yeah, it's 11:11. That's what the clock says. They gave me 3 bottles. Got to take 1 5 minutes. Oh shit. Next time I get a tattoo, I'm staying off the. I still need to get my first tattoo. Maybe watch some. Yeah, I'm planning to. I've got basically what I've done was because I had no idea what to talk about. That's why it says talks and like talk. What did I name this fucking stream? It's like talk. Like I don't know. Something to do with movies. I've got 2 films I want to talk about that I've watched, and then I've just got a little pile of something here that I'm going to try and address to maybe new people who watch my videos. Everyone's favorite actress. Mila Jovovich and Saoirse Ronan. I have 2. Video games, 2 movies. Yeah, I might do. I'm not really a gamer much. But I've got some games I'm still in mid-play of. I'm going to talk about them 2 films soon. Jennifer Lawrence and Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot is a beautiful actress. LJ, I'm not a video game guy, but I thought you. I used to be. Gotta go, guys. Take care, man. Thanks for jumping in. Thanks for jumping in, Bronco. It means a lot. Natalie Portman. Natalie Portman's cool. She's a good actress. I liked her in V for Vendetta. Okay. All right. I'm gonna just quickly mute the mic. I'm gonna stay in the stream, so I'm gonna be typing in the chat box. I hope that's okay with everybody. I think I found a better way to do this. Oh, hang on. Gotta mute the mic again. Sorry, guys. All right, so I'm back. Just on the phone to Alice, talking about some stuff. Right, so let's see. Command or tear this ship apart until you find those plans and bring me the passengers. I want them alive. It can't rain all the time. You sure this thing is safe? Do not go in. Nice. What the fuck? Yeah. That's not Snowflake. That's not Snowflake. From a nutsack on your drum set. Oh, good. Love it. I have two, and they're not as good as half of these. But my second favorite one is go that way. You can malfunctioning at it. Ah, my drum set's a guide that makes you get you. That ain't scary enough for you, Richie. Each other. Okay. So so one of my favorite movie quotes is Ralph Fiennes in Bruges with the he's smacking the phone, and Ralph Fiennes' wife comes in and says, Harry, he goes, what? It's an inanimate fucking object. You're an inanimate fucking object. I love it. I love it. It's brilliant. It's not a spoiler, don't worry, but it's hilarious. Warning, assholes may be closer than they. But I haven't seen In Bruges yet. I've just seen that scene, and I love it. My second, well, no, my main one is from a horror film called Cube, and it's where this guy is talking to this woman, and they're like, it's just a really big dick to it, and it's just like, what's wrong? You have no kids, no man to fuck you, so you go around poking your nose up other people's assholes, sniffing their business. You sunk my battleship. Come out to the lab and see what's on the slab. Rock your picture, sir. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Right, Rob. Trini, what's up, man? Thanks for joining. Oh, hey, doggy. Oh, okay, so let's get talking some movies. Are you staying at the clock? No, don't go quoting AVP2, please. I've been making a man with blonde hair and a tan, and he's good for relieving my tension. I don't like a man with too many muscles. I didn't make him for you. Alright, alright. Okay, let's get into this. So, shit. So I've got two films I watched 2 days in a row. Bless my soul. I really love rock and roll. You gotta love Meatloaf. He's awesome. He is awesome until he cowers like a little bitch. So I've watched two films in 2 days. One is an Arrow release. One is a Scream Factory release. And I got a lot to say about them. So I'll talk about them very briefly in a minute. I'm just seeing if any more quotes from movies. This is a rifle, and this is my gun. This is my gun, and this is what. I have no idea where that one's from. Don't dream it. Be uh, creature of the night. Oh, it's awesome. Is that you, John Wayne? What films are these from? I recognize the last two you did. No. I have not seen Full Metal Jacket, man. I need to watch that and Platoon. I've got Platoon, but I've not seen Full Metal Jacket. I've heard it's good. You whore. Hey! I'm not a whore. I don't charge. Oh, thanks, Trey. Boo. I thought people knew this about me by now. I don't watch many of the. Have you seen The Shining? Yes, of course I've seen The Shining. Mick, he's got a knife. It's not a knife. Oh, that's not a knife. This is a knife. Crocodile Dundee. Awesome. Oh. Yeah, I've seen The Shining. I watched it for the first time a couple months back. Oh, fuck. Sleepy Hollow. There was a horseman. He was headless. I wish I could watch The Shining, but I'm too scared of it. And I love horrors. Whoa, why? The Shining's not that terrifying, to be fair. I thought it was going to be scary. I was bracing myself for it, but it wasn't too bad. I want to stay and learn to be a Jedi like my pulling out the Star Wars quotes. How to get out of this chicken shit outfit. Seeing Draco in the dark, and I'm like, I love you. I know. Do I? Oh man. Oh, these are all good. Right. Okay, so let's talk about the two films that I've seen. So if neither of you, if any of you haven't seen these films, then just tell me and I won't give spoilers. I'll just give my thoughts and little bits of the story. Right. If you will not be turned, then you will be destroyed. Ooh. 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 In the voice of Vicky Pollard. Yeah, no. Yeah, but no, but yeah, but no, but yeah, no. Car, mobile phone. I love Andy Pitkin though. He's a great character in Little Britain. I didn't want Little Britain to end. I wanted to see more. He was fucking brilliant. He was absolutely brilliant. See him and I like the character of Anne. On that one. I love the character of Anne with the. Me and Mental. Honestly, we used to do skits from that. We used to have like a bit younger. Oh man. You're a wizard, Harry. Trust the force. I'm a what? A wizard. You turned off your computer. Play computers. I'm Harry. Just Harry. So what are you talking about? Yeah, okay, so basically, first film that I've watched. You're all clear, good. Now, let's blow this thing and go home. No, no. Mental. No. Right, here we go. I'm going to talk about these films now. So the first film I watched, which was 2 days ago now, is Dog Soldiers. Aren't you just shot to be a stunt? I love the Family Guy version of that. Aren't you a little fat to be a stormtrooper? Aren't you a little bit bitch to be saved? Save yourself, you stuck up bitch. Yeah, so I watched this film, Dog Soldiers. I won't talk about it if no one's seen it, but it's meant to be one of the best like British werewolf horror movies. It's not a horror in any way. It's just a fun little werewolf movie. Love Sean Pertwee in this though. His Cockney accent is spot on. Got to give the man his due. He's just like his dad, John Pertwee. Amazing actor, best Doctor Who in my opinion. Mental. I'm not. I'm not reading that. Please. I'm not reading that comment. I never heard of it. It's a great film. It's not. I wouldn't say it's like a classic. You know, people say it's a classic werewolf movie. To me, it's not. It's a good werewolf movie, but it's nowhere near as like American Werewolf in London or the original Wolfman or you know like the original Underworld with the Lycans. I mean, that's not a classic, but it's a great werewolf movie. But it is fun. It's just a bunch of British UK soldiers in the woods. It's pretty cool. Have you seen the Howling? I have seen The Howling, and I loved The Howling growing up. It was a great movie. So I did like The Howling. Next movie I watched, well, I actually watched this one yesterday for the first time. Battle Royale. And I actually really, really love this movie. Can we stop talking about me? I have hairy legs. Doesn't mean you do look like a fucking wolf. Oh my god, Fortnite the movie. I have yet to watch it. It's actually a really good watch. I always get worried when it comes to watching. Don't tell me I'm joining at the end of the stream. No, no, you're not. I think I have the sequel too. I've not seen the sequel. I've only just watched this one for the first time. Thanks for joining, Sean. But yeah, no, I usually get worried about like foreign horror movies or foreign action or anything because I always feel like reading the subtitles might distract me from the story. But in the end, when you're watching it, it kind of tends to blend into one, so you can watch it while reading and not lose anything. So it's pretty good. It's really enjoyable. I mean, it's pretty much this is like the original, like Hunger Games and the WWE film The Condemned. It's the like what started those off. So they wouldn't exist if it weren't for this. This is actually a much better movie than both of those. So yeah, it is. It actually really, really is. It's a really, really gruesome movie. I enjoyed both Dog Soldiers and Battle Royale. Yeah, me too. They were good. Hunger Games for the win. I don't know, man. Condemned was a much better movie, and when you see that, Hunger Games will look like tweenies. Would Kill Bill be Kill Bill if Battle Royale hadn't come out? I don't know. Probably not. Shut your pretty mouth. Snowballs, snowballs. Where's the fucking Twinkie? You all love Tallahassee, man. Tallahassee and Zombieland. Beautiful movie. This Twinkie thing is no. Come on, you yellow and spongy bastards. Where are you? I think Battle Royale came out before Kill Bill, but not sure. I think Battle Royale came out in the year 2000, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know. Could be, probably. Unlikely. But yeah, no. I have seen neither Dog Soldiers or Battle Royale. Both really good movies. I recommend them. Now, the next movies I'm going to be talking about is probably completely pointless. Battle Royale looks interesting. It is really interesting. But blasphemy, it's truth. This next stack of movie, no, it's not Grease 2, but I have watched Grease 2 and I love Grease 2. Maybe Kill Bill came out, I think, around 2005. Yeah, probably. So this was probably first. No, there's a stack of movies. They're all based around a kind of similar style. Reproduction. That is my favorite scene in that is the guy that lifts up the rabbit and goes, "Don't you see what happens when a boy and girl don't know how to play it safe?" The baby rabbit. I love it. So good. I love the Grease movies. I think they're brilliant. You said it was pointless, and the first thing I thought of was, "Hey, yo, no, Grease 2 is not pointless. That is blasphemy." See, now you're a sour lemonade, right? Any woo about what was Japanese movie called Still Walking? Oh, okay, cool. I hope you enjoy it. No, basically, I was. Trash. Hey, Boo Ray Madness, thanks for joining. Trash. Basically, yeah, I just thought I'd bring this stack over in case anyone came across this video at some point and they didn't know. It's really fucking stupid. I wish I didn't bring these over now. I love Grease. It's a great flick, but anything after that is a no. Grease 2 is better than Grease, and Grease Live is okay. I just Vanessa Hudgens as Kill Bill was kind of Vanessa Hudgens as Kill Bill. I saw Kill Bill in the comments. Vanessa Hudgens as Kill Bill. Vanessa Hudgens as Rizzo in the live show. Shit. R-rated Vanessa Hudgens. Zac Efron would not take her, so what did she do? She sliced his fucking dick off. Kill Bill 2003. Kill Bill 2 2004. Okay. Cool Rider. Kill Bill was my favorite Tarantino. Hey, Carmine, what sets off the metal detectors? First, the lead in your ass and shit. Did you like United 93? I've not heard of that, so I don't know what that is. Yeah, I've seen it a few times. Did. Okay, here's a question. Least favorite musical. Ooh. Least favorite musical. Into the Woods. I was just really let down by it. Everyone do not watch The Forest. No, everyone do not watch The Remains. Fuck The Forest. Into the Woods is not perfection. Into the Woods is crap. You're complaining about Grease 2 when you're gonna give credit to Into the Woods? That was horrible. No, yes. You go. Now you tell people not to watch that. But yeah, no, honestly, I'll tell you what. If I'm gonna sit here and do a live stream and talk about, I made you watch it so you could back up the story. Come on, man, how bad was that movie? I did the most angriest review. I've never done an angry review. When you talk about the movie is shite, but the show is perfection. The show? Yeah, the Into the Woods movie is shit. I didn't know there's a show. But yeah, I've never done an angry review in my life, but trust me, The Remains got one. Soundtrack is good on Kill Bill. Have you seen Lady Snowgirl and Kill Bill? It felt like I was given shit. It's based on a Broadway show. Okay, yeah. I've not seen the Broadway show, but the movie was terrible. Different strokes for different folks. I was kind of disappointed in Scream Factory for Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation. I've not seen that one. Okay, so they're talking amongst themselves. Yeah, no, basically, I've been really stupid. I basically, I basically bought these all over. It's all the MCU movies in 3D. I bought them over because I thought anyone who sees this live stream, or anyone who like, I will just show all the available 3D Marvel MCU movies that's up to date. But I don't think anyone gives a shit, so I wasted time lugging this pile over here. I have a grudge against American film. So did I. But I'm pretty sure Americans have a grudge against British ones as well, because there's a lot of Region B locked films that they can't get. It's kind of a weird hit and miss. As an extended cut, as the theatrical version of it only had HD, the other version is not on Screen Factory title. It's in standard definition. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I don't like when they do that. And have some lemonade for sick. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, that's what, yeah. Sorry, I'm a theater geek. No, I like the theater. Dude, right, Lemon. Blood Brothers. Opinion. Not mentioned, it was backdated 3 times. Oh, that sucks. See? I don't like when they do stuff like that. Watch it. If you're a theater geek, watch Blood Brothers. It'll be the best thing you've ever seen on theater. Well, on a stage, I mean. In theater. What's wrong with Mighty Morphin Power? No. Okay, Anarchy. He's upset because we live in the UK and it costs a shit ton of money to get it shipped over here. That's why he's upset. He's a big Power Ranger geek. Okay, US. Yeah, so that's all. It's just a really big Power Ranger geek, and he's upset that it's going to cost a lot of money. What I need is a droid that speaks the language of moisture evaporators, mate. Oh, I read that wrong. I thought that said moisture vibrators. I was going to say, Brian, you didn't talk like that. I grew up watching Power Rangers. I like Power Rangers SPD. I thought that was a pretty good series. Tried Amazon US because I ordered off Amazon UK. It didn't really cost me that much. We've tried. It costs about nearly 30 quid, which comes to just about nearly $35 to $40. So it's a lot of money. Let's see. I'm of the philosophy that if you are a domestic collector, you're kind of limiting yourself And after all, multi-region Blu-ray players are your friend. Just my take. I need to see my Kimberly. Blu-ray. Yeah, no, multi-region players. Yet again, they cost a shit. This R2 unit has a bad image. Brian's still going with the Star Wars quotes. Oh, that sucks. Also, guys, maybe down the round, Screen Factory and Shout Factory will ship to you. I'm hoping so. It'd be nice to get like direct orders from. I mean, hopefully they will ship over here one day. I have like 4 Screen Factories now. I have Dog Soldiers, which I got for £4, which is equivalent to nearly $5. I got the Fog, which was £5, which is equivalent to $6. They Live off my friend Sasha for £5, $6 again. And Mad Max, which I got for £4, about $5. I don't have any Screen Factories. They're really good releases. You must do it. What's right? If someone wants to buy me a region, it wasn't that bad to ship. My parents, maybe I own it. Oh damn! Well, every time I was trying to look for it, it says it costs a lot of money, so I haven't bothered to get it yet. I'm waiting till it goes down to like maybe I'd say the most I'd be willing to pay for it is about £10. That's the most I'm willing to pay. If I ever see it for that price, I'll grab it. But if it's any more than that, I won't. I'm very stingy. I got the Fog on Steelbook, still haven't seen the other. Now you're my power and friend of me. I really, really want the Screen Factory Steelbook for Platoon. I've not seen it. Oh, don't start having hiccups. Okay, now. What, mental, the move about a snail? But I did get both of the Shark Factory in my movies and Turbo. Mental, they're not shitty copies though. Screen Factory releases look pretty good. And they have great soundtrack. Cheapest multi-region players, £200 homes and shit. That's a lot of money. The Fog remake was kind of disappointing. The original was a decent flick, sort of nicely done. Yeah, it was. I agree with that. The remake of The Fog was terrible, considering it had Tom Welling in it, which is probably the best depiction of Superman we've had since Christopher Reeves. I really need a multi-region player. I only disappointed in one Screen Factory titles. I have a lot. Oh, okay, that's not bad then. It's kind of the same with Arrow. You get a lot of hit and miss titles of Arrow, so they can do some really good transfers, but then on some it can be extremely grainy, like really badly grainy, where you can't really see much of the screen. It's kind of bad. It's kind of bad. I'm hoping to get more Screen Factories in the future. LJ, have you seen Escape from New York? No, I need to. I was trying to find a really cheap copy of that, either on Screen Factory or I've not seen it. Oh no, I've seen Escape from. No, I've seen Escape from LA. Grain's not a bad thing. No, it depends on because I see for some reason I have a different opinion of grain apparently. What I mean by the grain is like the white dots that cover the screen. I don't like the white dots. Hellraiser on Arrow has that at the beginning. Has that right? No, we're not getting into an argument of 4K today. Okay, I'm not getting into an argument with it. No arguments about 4K. There's no argument with anything here. We're just talking amongst the friends. But yeah, the Hellraiser transfer has tons and tons of white. It looks like it's snowing on the screen. It's really off-putting. It's only for like 5 minutes, but it's horrible. But no buts. No arguing about 4K today. 4K can just sit in the naughty book. This is cheaper. The UK said says that's 70. 35. What about the horrible mist? No, we're not talking about the mist either. Please, I really don't want to talk about the Mist. I'm already having a bad day. He can go on about his business. You can go on about yours. That is true. This is very true. So restricted. It's not restricted. But see, like I'm a cheapskate when it comes to buying my movies. If it's a brand new 3D, like for example, Detective Pikachu comes out next week for like I think it's like between £15 to £20. I'm gonna grab that because that's something I've wanted to see. Plus, I've heard the 3D is fantastic for it, so I'm gonna get it. But there's a lot of other titles, and I most of the time I'll just wait till they come out much cheaper. No, I don't want it. No. Are you getting John Wick next week? No, I'm not. I would like to, but I'm not. It became a priority. Detective Pikachu 3D or John Wick Trilogy. 3D wins over anything else. So John Wick Trilogy I'll pick up at some point because I haven't seen the second one yet. So I want to get the trilogy so I want to watch it. LJ, I remember buying new movies the first week they came out because the following week it would be more expensive. Down here it's not. You wait like a month and they'll go down drastically in price. You don't need to see his identifications. These. See, I love that. And there's a Disney film called Sorcerer's Apprentice. They use that with Alfred Molina and Toby Kebbell. It's like, you don't need to see my identification card. I don't need to see your identification card. And Toby Kebbell goes, "It's not the droid you're looking for." Oh, I love both those actors. HMV have a crap ton of Blu-rays between $2.50. Yes, I've been getting quite a few of them, like the Preacher Steelbook for £5, Secret Life of Pets for £5, Atomic Blonde for £3. You're more on the ball on the Star Wars because yes, yet again, Eva is a really big Star Wars fan, so. Seriously, it's pretty good. The $6 bins at Best Buy are disappointing. Just some crap, and the most of them are bad movies. Can't believe the Preacher set was the Preacher set for £5. Have you seen it? I've not watched Preacher yet. So I only got it the other day. But I thought for £5 for the steel. It was £5 for the Steelbook or £6 for the Blu-ray. I don't like Steelbooks, but I thought I'd grab the Steelbook one because it was £1 cheaper. Does anyone want to know my secret? No, because it's going to be something to do with the Mist, 4K, or something. You like your father? Oh no. Mine. And lemon. Damn you. And lemon. I thought I was the only one who didn't like Steelbooks. No, I can't stand them. I can't stand Steelbooks. I own one. Well, I own two now. But I owned one, which was my Shape of Water, and then Preacher. So guys, I'm back. Oh, thanks, Anarchy. Thanks for coming back. Billy Badinter, it's a star. Seems like the selection at HMV is at least, but yeah, there's honestly some really like I got King Kong versus Godzilla for $1.99. Now I know that's not an amazing movie, but it's still fucking awesome to watch. For $1.99, it was brilliant. I mean, I was big into Steelbooks, but they're a lot of money. It's not so much that they're a lot of money. It's just those are much easier to get damaged and broken than Amaray cases. At least for Amaray cases, you can replace them like for much cheaper. There's Steelbooks. Nah, I don't buy as many Steelbooks now. I cancelled Toy Story 4 still because it's boring looking. I just think that they're a stupid investment. They're a really stupid investment. They get damaged easier, and you know, it's just there's so many problems with it. First two Hunger Games films because they're $150 each. You would. I don't know. It's more money than the regular. Yeah, it is. I have the normal Blu-rays. You would. You're embarrassing me. No, I am a Star Wars fan. No, you're not just a Star Wars fan. You're the Star. You're like a Star Wars like secret admirer. You have so much passion for it. Yeah, I don't. Steelbooks aren't really the thing I go for. 3D release, yeah. Blu-ray release, yeah, but that's pretty much it. May the force be with you, Harry. No, don't, because it's that funny video that I watched earlier. And studios don't match the cases on steelbooks. That is true. But I gotta say, I do got Star Wars 1 to 6 on steelbooks, and I love them steelbooks. But it's $220. Sheesh. Sheesh. There is another. Yes. I'm trying to cut out steelbooks altogether. Yeah, me too. Live long and prosper, young Scott. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh, man. Oh, God. That boy is our last hope. Oh, don't get me talking about Star Wars. I spent quite a long time talking to Sasha last night about Star Wars. It was a very depthful discussion about it. Really in depth, which was supposed to have been streaming live and didn't. I used to spend that money on still, but then I realized it wasn't worth it. Yep, I know why Luke went to the dark side. Don't. I love Star Wars: The Wrath of Khan. Such a great. No, damn it! Don't do it. They had cookies. People and their shit. I'm really, really happy that Spider-Man Far From Home is getting a 3D release. I will just throw that straight out there. You know, get some 3D. It beats circle jerking over corporations. So what do you think of my new? Oh, he said, what do you think of my new twat? I was like, what? What do you think of my new twat? Looks good. Looks easy. But definitely 3D was good for Far From Home. Okay, good, Jose. This will piss off a lot of Star Wars fans, but did one of the guys kiss his sister and had a kid? No. Okay. Kissing sister, didn't really know they were brother and sister. That was kind of an accident on both their parts. Yeah, like there was no, yeah. No, didn't have kids with each other. That they didn't take it any further than that. Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father. He told me you killed him. No, Luke. I am your father. That's not true. It's impossible. Search your feelings. You know it to be true. It's like he's talking to a porn star. Oh, no. That's like he's talking to an ex-porn star. Search your feelings. You know it to be true. Damn, I thought they had a kid, but since I've seen them. Yeah, no kids. They weren't that bad. I polished my toilet. Shit. Yeah, so Far From Home 3D release to go with Homecoming. Whoop, whoop. Clearly that's going to be like the last MCU Spider-Man movie at the moment anyway. Every day I'm muffling. Oh god. Yeah, so stretchy. Oh, okay. But yeah, so so how you thought of Power Rangers Beast Morphers? Not seen that show. I hope it's okay. I kind of fell out of Power Rangers after SPD. It just started getting really, really weird, like the whole samurai series, and there's so many different weird ones after that. I just lost really big interest in it. I was just like, nee. I mean, I grew up on Masked Rider and Beetleborgs, and then no one really remembers. I know Mental Movie Man knows Beetleborgs and Masked Rider. SPD was also. It will take me to your master. That's very good. Yes, yes, yes. I sense the good in you, Father. Brian's just hitting it with all the Star Wars quotes right now. Oh, God. My brother always turned SpongeBob off to watch Power Rangers, and we got into fight. Oh, I don't know, man. Would I rather watch Power Rangers or SpongeBob? That's a difficult one to choose, because SpongeBob was a great. Yeah, see, yeah, love SpongeBob. SpongeBob was awesome. A conflict? There is no conflict. Did you want a Krabby Patty? Why does that sound like an STD? Why does that sound like the kind of thing you'd go to the hospital for? And it's like, hey, I've got something to tell you. What? You've been sleeping around with so many people, you've got a Krabby Patty. It's like, oh no! It sounds like an STD. Would you like fries a day? Do or do not? There is no try. I will still happily watch SpongeBob. Yeah, I think I'd be the same, to be honest. Power Rangers is cool, but yeah. Well, they had a nasty patty. That sounds like an anus disease. That one does. You got the Krabby Patty at the front, but the nasty patty at the back. 2p or not 2p? That is the question. I'll have to assume that lemonade I'm drinking. I know that tomorrow I'm planning to watch a film called Train to Busan. I've heard that's a really great movie. A really good virus outbreak zombie movie. Veronica, I thank you for beating the shit out of me. I do remember Beetleborgs and Master Rider. Hell yeah, Eva, you're still cool. Train to Busan is great. I've not seen it. I hope it's good. If you've seen the episode, it looks like the Patty ads. It sounds nasty. Do you know what's so weird is I'm so used to seeing myself with like a practically completely shaven head that whenever my hair grows back, it looks like a wig. Because I have quite a thick hair and I've got like a really big like hairline. So when hair comes over like this, it looks fake. It's like I'm wearing a toupee. But there's like so much space underneath the hairline. Okay, have you seen the Romero Dead film, Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Land of the Dead? Well, I've seen Night of the Living Dead, and I've seen Dawn of the Dead. I have not seen Land of the Dead, but I might be getting a spare copy of Sasha of that because he said he has a spare copy. So, looking forward to that. Diary of the Dead, not heard of. I haven't seen it. 28 Days Later. Yes, 28 Days, 28 Weeks is amazing. Possible to see the future is. Yep, no, Yoda quote. Bohemian Rhapsody sucked. Oh, no. Mental Movement really loves that movie. Oh man, George A. Romero's zombie films are the best. Yeah, I need to see Land of the Dead and Diary of the Dead. But I've seen Night of and Dawn of. Begun the Clone Wars hands. To be honest, though, a lot of movies have a lot of problems. I guess it's just about personal enjoyment, you know. Like Dog Soldiers had some issues. Like this film had some really serious issues, but it's still enjoyable. Plus, I love how Scream Factory do the whole Arrow thing with the reversible art. It's just Arrow, when they use some of the original artworks, they look really good. Whereas when it comes to Scream Factory, all of their new commission artworks look so much better than the originals. It's so weird. Day of the Dead is not bad either, though. I sort of hate how it ends. I've not seen that one. I need to watch that one. Day, Land, and the remake of Dawn. The Day of the Scream Factory titles of them. Oh, nice. People have different opinions, and I respect that. Yeah, that's true. There you go. See? Respect. And I want to show you this because, like this is the original artwork to Dog Soldiers. It doesn't look bad. Like it's not a bad artwork. But then when you pin this up against that, like I just love the way this looks. It looks so much more nicer. Like I don't mind this. It's still nice. It's just this is much nicer. And it's the same with all the Scream Factory releases I've got. All of them, like their original artworks look so bad, especially for the fog. I really don't like the one for the fog. And I got the out of print of the original one. Nice. I want to get the Scream Factory release of Swamp Thing. It's awesome. Let's get LJ. I critique the things I love because I find that it keeps people honest. If people do that. Nice. There you go, see? A philosopher. We need a pest blue. Yes, we do. I like to put in the streets. Quacky, what if they did it to you? I'll do if I can't find my Quacky. Oh, man. It's a good film. We need Bicentennial Man on Blu-ray, and we need Evolution on Blu-ray. Two really good movies, especially Bicentennial Man. Fuck me, that's got to be like my second favorite movie of all time. LJ, have you seen the Purge movies? I haven't seen them. They seem interesting. Concept? No, I've not seen them. What I heard on that Dog Soldiers title, they fucked up on the black and white scene, but did hear they would have loved to go back and fix it, like they did it with Still Books of Halloween 2 and 3. I wouldn't know. I mean, it looked okay. We need Flubber. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yeah, again, we need what we need what the US have. We need that Disney site. You know, we need where we can get all those Disney like classic, like the Disney live actions and stuff that weren't released in those like yellow sleeves. We need that over here. We need to be able to get stuff like Rocket Man, the Mighty Ducks movies, Honey I Shrunk the Kids trilogy. Have you seen Patch Adams? I love Patch Adams. That movie gets a lot of shit. I think Robin Williams did a great job. I know the actual Patch Adams, the real life one, hated Robin Williams for what he did. Absolutely hated it. He could not stand it. He said that Robin Williams let him down, let the movie down, let the whole story down. And nah, I don't believe that for a second. I think he did a great job. Poundland has them. Yes, they do. A friend of mine knows Patch Adams. Oh, wow. Yeah, he was so harsh about Robin Williams. Like, he was just playing the character by what the script was telling him to do. Yeah, can't get that. Man, that sucks. Sorry, man. Yeah, he was a bit of an asshole to Robin Williams about it for no reason. The Purge films are decent. I've not seen them, but I've heard they're good. No one disagrees. Robin Williams hasn't done anything that I've not liked. Like, I said I recently watched this film called The Fisher King, and I loved The Fisher King. I thought that was a great Robin Williams movie. It's like I'd never even seen him. I heard that he was in, and I fell in love with it. I can't hate anything that man's been in. About 1 hour photo. I don't hate it. It's a creepy fucking performance. He did a stand-up job on that. But yet again, I can't hate it. It's a great movie. Disney Movie Club exclusives: Cool Runnings, Mighty Ducks trilogy, just to name it. Yeah, Cool Runnings as well. Fuck me. See, the US are so lucky. I think people say Death to Smoochie. No one can say to me that Death to Smoochie is bad. Okay, Death to Smoochie is a brilliant movie. Absolutely love it. Mrs. Doubtfire is one of my. Mrs. Doubtfire is amazing. Jumanji has got to be. Yeah, Jumanji is also amazing. Don't forget, he's done stuff like Toys, Popeye, the original voice of Aladdin. We need a Robin Williams toy. Yeah, exactly. See, like Robin Williams has just done so much, and all of his movies are so enjoyable. One of my personal favorites, because it helped me want to help people growing up, is What Dreams May Come. And honestly, if you're going to talk about a movie that try and gives you a realistic look on the afterlife and the effect of loss has on people, What Dreams May Come is like the perfect movie. Good Morning Vietnam, an amazing movie yet again. I think the Shout Factory title of toys. Oh, don't guys, what, seriously? Hang on. Don't wait, what? Anarchy. Are you talking about Robin Williams' toys film? Where's Good Will Hunting, Dead Poet Society, and Aladdin? I do like Dead Poet Society. Good Will Hunting I've still not checked out yet, but I've heard it's amazing. Jim Carrey and Kick-Ass 2. Yeah. Why does he keep saying error? It's annoying. Jim Carrey is a great actor, and he's starting to come back to normality now. But if Old Dogs is hilarious. Even that I give it. I didn't like What Dreams May Come. Oh, dude, you got to rewatch it. You got to rewatch it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I've got to look for that now. Shout Factory. Are you sure you're not... Anarchy, are you sure you're not talking about Toy Soldiers by any chance? Swear to God, that's got a Shout Factory. I'm going to be pissed. Well, I can't find it anywhere. Let's see. It's only since the death of the ex-partner he went off. Yeah, that is true. Visually, it's good though. It's a great story. Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest. Fern Gully was great. It's the original Avatar. My least favorite Robin Williams film is probably either Fern Gully or VR. See, but see there, I like those movies. I could be wrong. So no, it's cool. Don't be apologizing. It's cool. I didn't like the one where he played the priest. Oh no! Oh, what is it? Oh, what's that film? License to Wed. I loved it. They are changing age ratings in the UK and adding a new one called R18. Oh, fuck that. The Morky Mindy pilot. Oh, man. The Morky Mindy show in general is fucking legendary. You gotta give Robin Williams that. He was brilliant. No. Maybe because I don't give it much attention. Yeah, maybe. Morky Mindy is 10 out. Exactly. The ratings look different too. Oh, fuck that. I know Sasha would be happy if they stopped having the big circular ratings and just had the one on the back. He'd be happy about that. Let's take that away for a minute. That movie was kind of a funny because a couple on the couldn't because of true. It's coming 2020. Oh, why? Oh, why? I'm turning into CeeLo Green. Why? Oh, do you know? Yes, I do. I know he won an Oscar for it. I mentioned the Mork and Mindy pilot because Mork looked like a priest and fair enough. Corpse Bride was boring as fuck. I like Corpse Bride too. It's not great, but it's not bad. I kind of hate Corpse Bride. It's not that bad. I do love Johnny. Same. Johnny Depp is someone who can't really do much wrong for me. Corpse Bride is a good. Yeah, he is a very talented actor as well. I think the only film I completely despise Johnny Depp in is Charlie and Chocolate Factory. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is the only film I cannot stand. Oh no, The Libertine was cool. 2000s Depp is no for me. 90s Depp is 8. Yeah. I don't know because yet again I love him as Captain Jack Sparrow. I think yet again he makes it perfect. Chocolate Factory, yeah, it's fucking terrible. I fucking hate Charlie. I hate Charlie Chocolate. Same. I own it. I don't know why. It's a terrible movie. I mean, Johnny Depp. I will admit it. He lost. Charlie Chocolate. No, come on, man. Nowhere near as good as the original Willy Wonka Chocolate Factory. That was brilliant. It's one of the worst films ever made. Yeah, I agree to that. Factory was a film I loved as a kid, but now I'm old. I look back and cringe. Yep, Depp was good in Chocolate. Or Chocolat. That was very good. No, I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen Black Mass either. I need to. Astronaut's Wife, yet again, haven't seen. But I do like Johnny Depp's. I do like Johnny Depp's like acting. Just Johnny Depp in Crybaby, amazing. Fuck you for that film. Fuck you for making me watch that film. Gene Wilder, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is a fucking masterpiece, and anybody who says otherwise, yeah, no, suck my bean. No, Gene Wilder's Willy Wonka is just a historical movie. It's perfect. Tim Burton in the 90s was awesome, but 2000s Tim Burton, meh. Yeah, I kind of agree. I do like Tim Burton, but he has kind of like dragged. From Hell is a good film of death. Yes, From Hell is an amazing movie. I'm just now I've got a bunch of Willy Wonka stuff going into my head. It just made me, it's like the scene with the guy with the computer. If he tells me what the last ticket is, I'll share with him the grand prize. He says, what would a computer do with a lifetime supply of chocolate? Nah. Now I'm telling the computer exactly what he can do with a lifetime supply of chocolate. And the woman with her husband hostage. Anything they want, they can have it. I just want my Hollywood back. It's your husband's life for your case of Wonka bars. Did you hear me? It's your husband's life for a case of Wonka bars. How long have I got to think it over? And who can forget the best line that Gene Wilder uses in the Willy Wonka movie? The best line ever, which is when Augustus Gloop goes, he'll be done in the marshmallows in 5 seconds. That's impossible, man. Absurd. Unthinkable. Why? That pipe doesn't go to the marshmallow room. It goes to the fudge room. You terrible man. Looking amazing. Love it. Oh, I'm missing so many chats. Hang on a minute. Big Fish I love, but every other modern Burton film, bleh. LJ, I hear What's Eating Gilbert Grape is good. Deppin's in that, and I think some other people. DiCaprio's performance is great. I've not seen it, but I've heard it's amazing. Johnny Depp was in the first ever night. Yes, he was. His debut, great performance. That was his first film. Yes, it was. What's Eating Gilbert Grape is a very good movie. I found it very unsettling personally. I was quite quick to catch up. But yeah, what's the oldest movie you have seen? I roughly, mate. It's a tie between Snow White, the original Snow White, or Wizard of Oz, which is yet again, Wizard of Oz is a movie that will last for the next 1,000 years in cinema history. You cannot talk about cinema without Wizard of Oz being a main topic. It just can't happen. One of the best films of his. Edward Scissorhands. Oh, yeah, definitely. Trip to the Moon. Oh, wait, no. Universal Monster Movies. Awesome. Train Arriving at the Station. The Kiss, 1895. Not seen that film. The last film, however, I did like from Burton a lot was Sweeney Todd, Demon Barber, Fleet Street. Thinking about yes, Sweeney Todd was fantastic. And yet again, I really loved Sacha Baron Cohen's character in that. I thought he did a great job. I don't really like Wizard of Oz that much. You don't have to, but it's just one of those perfect, timeless, flawless movies. I mean, for a lot of people. I need to see that. Draco, do you remember? Benjamin Barker! Yay, musical talk is back. Sleepy Hollow was quite good. Yeah, Sleepy Hollow was amazing. But Wizard of Oz is a topic that I start getting emotional whenever I talk about it. I can't do that again. The Kiss is like a minute long. It was one of the first films ever shot. I think Tom Edison shot it. Oh, nice. Have you all seen Secret Window? No, I've heard it's good. Sweeney Todd movie wasn't my favorite, but I do like it. Is a great movie. Can always talk about The Wiz. No, that's not that's not a historical cinema movie. Yeah, same with Train Arrival. It was only 50 seconds, and it's exactly the same. Yeah. I remember them showing the Train Arrival in Hugo. Hugo is a fantastic movie. Yet again, another one of Sacha Baron Cohen's like great performances. For anyone who hasn't seen Hugo, it's a fantastic movie. I didn't know that. Michael Jackson, great actor. Well, he was in The Wiz. Not so much in Men in Black 2, though. Hugo doesn't get enough love. Thank you. Definitely. Secret Window had a good story, but the acting wasn't fantastic. That's the one with Depp and John Tilsley. Yeah. Adventures of Robin Hood or something. Or Some Like It Hot. Nice. Loved Hugo. Great. Great movie. Phenomenal 3D. Fucking yes. Z. I can be Agent M. Hugo is based on a great book too. Yes, it is. Just yet again, Sir Ben Kingsley, fantastic actor. Never seen Hugo. Definitely a great watch. But I agree with Sean though. The 3D for Hugo is just fucking out of this world. Sucker Punch, beautiful. Sucker Punch is an amazing, beautiful mental health movie. And for anyone who probably doesn't like it, watch my review on it and it'll make a lot more sense. LJ, have you seen Schindler's List? You know Sasha calls it. So, yeah, I like Schindler's List. I think it was a great movie. Dude, watch my review on it. Watch my review on it and you won't hate it so much. What's the best 3D movie of this year so far? Oh, shit. Okay. Well, Madness, you talk about what you thought of Schindler's List, and I'll be thinking of the best 3D title that's come out this year. That's going to fuck me up. It is a very hard to watch film, Sean. It really is. OJ, you like Watchmen, right? I love Watchmen. Endgame is the 3D Blu-ray so far this year. Endgame is great. I still wouldn't say it's the best 3D performance of this year. Trying to think difficult. I'm trying to think of all the 3D films that came out this year that I've purchased that I've been blown away by the 3D of. Isn't I pre-ordered it my car watching 4K. I'm trying to think of one. To be honest, I don't remember there being that many. There actually hasn't been that many 3D releases this year. Not that I'm aware of. Oh, nice. A friend of mine went to high school. Works on Watchmen. That's awesome. Either Far From Home, Endgame, or Dumbo. I've not seen Far From Home, and I haven't seen Dumbo yet. Bumblebee didn't get a 3D release. It fucking should have. If Bumblebee had a 3D release, that would have been the best. Mortal Engines had really flat 3D. You see, I would have said Alita if it had consistent 3D through it. It didn't. It had 2D scenes, 3D scenes, and some small depth scenes. There was no consistent 3D, so Alita had to leave off my list. For me personally, why can't I remember all of the 3D releases that's come out this year? I mean, Shazam was okay, but I don't count those because those came out last year. That's true. Like Shazam was okay. Not particularly great 3D. It's reasonable. Hoping Detective Pikachu. From what I've seen and what I've heard, Detective Pikachu has amazing 3D. So yeah. Do you know what? I guess for me then, Endgame's gonna have to be on that list, but it's tied with another Marvel movie that came out this year. So Detective Pikachu 3D is okay. Good. Yeah, so for me it's gonna be these two. These two are tied at the moment. Try and get that light there. These both have the same incredible 3D. So I do recommend Dumbo. I'm going to get that at some point anyway, but at the moment it's these two for 3D purchases of the year. Some good scenes, but a lot of talking scenes with not much pop. Nah. Well, I hope. Be careful not to get these messed up now. I didn't care much. I love Captain Marvel. I know a lot of people give Brie Larson some shit, but I actually thought she was an interesting character. I thought the story was amazing. I loved everything about that movie. I couldn't find any faults. I can't wait till the new It comes out on Blu-ray. Me too. I think the only 3D title I got is Friday 13th Part 3. Oh, with the red and blue glasses. Still my favorite. Well, my second favorite Marvel movie, but my favorite Marvel 3D movie to exist. Captain Marvel was okay. Definitely not a bad movie. I agree. Captain Marvel was amazing. I didn't hate any minute of it. I enjoyed it from beginning to end, but the 3D for it is fucking fantastic. Just, it's so perfect. And because of watching that, I already knew what we were going to get with Endgame. My favorite Marvel movies. See, that's weird because I'm on the majority of people that don't like Winter Soldier. I genuinely got bored of that story. I like the first Avenger. I really can't stand Winter Soldier. I don't know why. I just don't like it. I like Brie Larson, but Captain Marvel is not her best performance. No, I'll agree on that, but Captain Marvel is still not a bad movie. It's still not a terrible movie, but people give it some shit. I love Winter Soldier, but the 3D and that was yes, the 3D was practically not noticeable. At least you used a stack of Marvel movies. Yeah, there you go. Yes, yeah, at least yeah. So it wasn't so much as pointless. I will have to say though, out of all Marvel movies that has like, I mean, because Black Panther's my second favorite, but my favorite Marvel 3D movie that I own. But can I just say that out of all Marvel 3D releases, this has to be the most noticeably great, like the most noticeably best. I know all the Marvels in order would watch the new one. Yeah, you should. But for some reason, this has like the best 3D performance out of all Marvel movies that's been released in 3D. Like I know Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2, Doctor Strange is really good. The Avengers Assemble, Infinity War, Endgame, Black Panther, Captain Marvel, that they're all great. Ant-Man, was Aquaman 3D not good? Aquaman 3D was amazing. Oh shit, did that come out this year? Because okay, it probably still wouldn't be like, because in fairness, Captain Marvel and Endgame had better 3D, but Aquaman 3D is probably the best 3D DC movie. Like it has better 3D than Wonder Woman, and Wonder Woman has incredible 3D. So Aquaman, it's definitely up there. Yeah, I forgot about Aquaman. I was trying to remember a bunch of 3D films that came out this year. Best 3D of all time. Skip Iron Man 2 and Iron Man 3 and maybe the first Thor. Yeah. Oh, Bonds Beyond Time is the best 3D Blu-ray. Well, no, hang on. I'm walking away from my computer for a second. I have to show you guys something. It takes a lot for me to get up and move away from my chair. So let's do this. Let's do this. This is something spectacular now to do. Something amazing. Can I just say that the best children's movie released this year was How to Train Your Dragon 3, by the way. That's it. So, I don't skip movies. Guardians 1 was the free on the TV. First cinema 3D. Pirates of the Caribbean, Stranger Tides. I don't skip movies. World War Jordan then, lol. I really don't care about the 4 1. I don't care about 4, 1 and 2. I believe we had this conversation about Winter Soldier, and I knew exactly why you enjoyed Black Panther more. As in your yes, you did, Eva. I love Iron Man 2. Hate the third film one. Yeah. The only one I dislike is Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3 was not great at all. Sean, have you seen Brie Larson in Room? Room was good. She won an Oscar for it. Yes. Right. So this was my favorite #1 3D Blu-ray. So anyone who ever came over to my house or my relatives or my friends, this was the one that I would show. Like, for example, my friend Sasha, I sent him a copy of this and he said he could not see the 3D on his projector. When he came to visit my house, I put this on for him and he was blown away. Like, he said that it looked a lot better than when he tried it. He didn't know why, but he was shocked about how amazing the 3D was. And he admitted the 3D was amazing. So this was my #1 favorite 3D Blu-ray until I watched this. The 3D they used for this movie is the closest 3D to real life, if that makes sense. It's like watching a mini world in your screen. Like, the depth is so amazing. Like, I usually talk about 50-50 depth and pop out, right? That's what I'm saying. I usually watch I like it when it's 50-50. This was like 100 and 100%. I was disappointed with the 3D. See, I thought so too, Sean, at first. Try watch it again, and it doesn't give you the same effect. I think it's a starter thing, because when I first watched it, it was making me very disorientated because of how clear and amazing it was. It was very painful. I watched it again, that went away. I think it's because it was the shock of how amazing it was for me. You know, like trying to line up, it was painful at first. But when you actually put it on again a second time, it don't hurt so bad. LJ, doesn't Sasha watch his films on a wall? Yes, but Sasha has a better setup, which is why it was shocking. But my favorite Vince Price film is The House Usher. Would that have a different effect? No, he would have got better results. We don't know what happened. I'm gonna go for now, mate. It's tight. Right, go and get some sleep, man. I'll move, man. Thanks for joining. Team Anarchy, loved that movie. The only 3D film that's given me a headache was Jaws. I've not seen that one. I hope it's good. I got the Arrow video of it. Nice. But this has now taken over for my #1 favorite 3D movie because of how close to real life this gets. And it's just a fantastic movie, an amazing movie. It's so beautifully done. It's enjoyable. So, yeah, that's like my #1 recommended movie. The 3D is coming at, yeah, is worst. That gave me a headache in like 2 minutes. I've not seen Coming At You. I thought 3D was dying. I thought so too, but to be honest, I got told something in my local HMV that made me so happy. And that is that this little film here sold 3 times more copies than 4K, than Blu-ray, than DVD. And they said the exact same thing happened with this one. And they said the exact same thing happened with this one. They said so far, any Marvel movies that they get in, people outbuy the 3D versions. They showed me like a chart where the 3D one had sold like 85%, 4K sold 5%, Blu-ray sold 5%, and DVD had sold 5%. So knowing that 3D had sold at like 85 or 75 to 85% was amazing. To the fact where like HMV was out of these movies for about a week or two, they had to get shipments from other stores, which was incredible. So to know that is brilliant. And the thing that's made me laugh is I was talking to someone about Detective Pikachu coming out, and I said I'd like to get that film on the Monday. They turned around to me and said that Detective Pikachu in 3D is only getting 4 copies in HMV where I live. They're only getting 4 copies of it. They said they're not getting any more than that. They're only getting 4. And they're holding on to 1 for me for Monday. So there'll only be 3 left in that store. Once they've gone, they said they're not going to have any more 3D copies. It's mostly going to be Blu-ray or 4K. So 3D must be very popular at this point anyway. And like I said, Spider-Man Far From Home was not getting Spider-Man Far From Home was not getting a 3D release, and then all of a sudden, boop, 3D release for it. It was amazing. Yeah, the 3D copies don't get supplied, but that's the thing. They had over 100 copies of Endgame, Infinity War, Captain Marvel, and they all sold quicker than anything else. Guys, I'm gonna have to end the stream. It's gonna have to be very quick, very abruptly. But I tell you what, give me about 20 minutes to half an hour, and I'll stream again. Okay? If you can all bear with me, but I'm gonna have to end it very quickly. But just give me 30 minutes, and I'll be streaming again. Okay? So I'll talk to you all soon. I apologize.